Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. When is the Canadian GDP report and how could it affect USD CAD? http ntvforex.com News ID 9E894F 3 minutes ago by Haresh Menghani. Canadian GDP Overview. Friday's economic docket highlights the release of monthly Canadian GDP growth figures for June, scheduled to be published at 12:30 GMT. Statistics Canada will also release the annualized quarterly growth rate, making this event more significant than the ones including only monthly data. Consensus estimates suggest that the economy recorded a strong growth of 5.6% during the reported month and contract by a record 39.6% annualized pace during the second quarter of 2020. How could it affect USD CAD given that the second quarter figures were influenced by the coronavirus-induced lockdown? Traders will take cues from the monthly print. Ahead of the important release, the USD CAD pair was seen struggling near the lowest level since January, below the 1.3100 round figure mark. A stronger than expected reading will be enough to provide a modest lift to the Canadian dollar and continue exerting pressure on the major. Conversely, the market reaction to any disappointment is more likely to remain limited, rather negated by the heavily offered tone surrounding the US dollar. This, in turn, might fail to provide any respite to the bulls or assist the pair to register any meaningful recovery. Keynotes Canada economy to contract by a record 36.3% in second quarter. ATDS USD CAD weakens further below 1.3100 mark, lowest since January. USD CAD resiliency of Canadian dollar unlikely to last if USD recovery gains strength. About the Canadian GDP. The gross domestic product released by Statistics Canada is a measure of the total value of all goods and services produced by Canada. The GDP is considered a broad measure of Canadian economic activity and health. Generally speaking, a rising trend has a positive effect on the CAD, while a falling trend is seen as negative or bearish for the CAD. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.